Hey everyone, it's Suzy Cruiser, and today I'm going to be showing you my North Pole, aka Santa's Village in Minecraft. So anyways, I'm on top of my Santa's sleigh, and he's got his reindeer pulling him. They've obviously escaped the barn right over there with that reindeer schematic I just put over there. So anyways, we're going to just jump down. I'm going to show you around the place. So anyways, I'm going to first show you the reindeer barn, where the reindeer kept. Here is where all of the reindeer stay. So they drink from the cauldron of water, they eat the sponge, which is supposed to be hay. This is the upstairs, you know, where perhaps the elves could stack more hay and stuff. So that's the barn, the reindeer barn. We're going to go out of there. Here is the wishing well. Over here is the Santa's workshop. Let's go inside. Now, here is how the station is worked out. We have a crafting table. We have an anvil. So the crafting table is used to assemble it, but it's actually used to gather like all the tools and stuff to make it, and then the anvil is pretty much used to create the final product, which will be placed into that chest. In some sections of the place, there is a conveyor belt, so they can put the toy in there and like move across either fast, slow, depends how you want it. But then again, it's not an online world, so yeah. Same thing applies upstairs, except they don't have a conveyor belt. That one doesn't have any anvils, so I forgot to do it because I was kind of forgetful when creating this level, I suppose. And notice how there's candy canes in a lot of places, like the reindeer barn over here, mail room, Santa's house. Pardon me. So anyways, we're going to the mail room, Santa's mail room. Over here, when you enter the mail room, you will see a bunch of PO boxes. I think I punched a hole in the wall, but it doesn't matter. Let's get out of there. So that's the mail room. Is that a glitch? Oh, for a second I thought that was a glitch. It's like glitchy and stuff. Never mind. So anyways, we're now entering the church. I know what you're thinking. There may not be churches in like the North Pole and stuff, but I had an idea from the movie A Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey version of it, the animated version. There would be churches, because as you already know, Christmas is pretty much the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior. If you're Catholic, of course. You understand. So anyways, those are the pews, that's the altar, the cross. If you already took a look at that, that was... Sorry, I didn't get to show you. That's the confession room where you make a confession. The priest would be right there and they'd listen to the confessions. I'd have to add walls, but it doesn't matter, the job's done. That's the church. I showed you the toy store, the workshop, mail room, reindeer barn. I just showed you the church. The last building in this part of the area is Santa's house over here. So now we're going to enter his house. Ho ho ho. So anyways, we just entered the lobby. We're in the lobby. We're now in the kitchen, the cooktop, sink, oven, counter, the dining table. Oh, and that door will lead you to the guest bathroom, the living room. Over here, I added a basement where Santa would like assemble some stuff, maybe some more toys. The elves aren't really willing to do it. Yeah, so that's the basement. Here is the guest bathroom, toilet, sink, wash basin, whatever you want to call it, bathtub. We're going upstairs. Here is the upstairs, and that window, I'll show you in a second, is the balcony. All that part of the place. Here is Santa's master bedroom. He has a double king size bed, or queen size, whatever you want to call it. I couldn't add a toilet because I'd have to punch a hole through the floor, and it would be pretty messy to get all the piping and stuff. But it doesn't matter. So you've got a wash basin over here, a bathtub. It's a bit shaky, but doesn't really matter. The water's a bit unequal, but doesn't matter. So let's get out of there. Over here, we've got a balcony. And check out the schematics that I got. Santa, I made the reindeer, the Nutcracker, and yeah, those are the buildings in that part of the area. Over here, we have an ice rink where people can skate and play. I would have added benches, but too late now, I'm afraid. I might give you a surprise later at the end of the video. You'll find out what it is, and it's going to be fun. Anyways, here is the actual village where people live in these houses. Now, I'll just show you one house because basically I copied the whole house and made it into a schematic. So I copied I made there's either 20 to 30 of these houses. So it's nothing much. It's a big house, big village house with just a bed in it. A single bed, by the way. So I'm just getting off track here. We're heading to a food stall where there is a worker over there. So here's a food stall, okay? You have a worker and there's the place where you can just grab some food and eat. The cake is the only thing that will stand on the table, which is made of wood, planks. Now we're going to the part where it'll be fun, meeting Santa. Now, I didn't really show you the signs, but it doesn't really matter. But you go this way to meet Santa on his chair. Check out Frosty over there, the Frosty statue. So here's the line where you can meet Santa, to climb up the stairs and stuff. And notice how it's like red and green steps because of the festive season. You know, the candy canes, his chair. Check out the Christmas tree. And I'm not too sure what this is supposed to be. You know, with this, I made this stone slab stand. Red and white wool. And with the gold sphere, it's actually gold blocks that it's made of. Over here, I've got my Frosty the Snowman giant statue. And yeah, now for the big treat. This is going to be very messy, but I don't really care. It's once a year. I can always clean it up and get ready for next year. But here it is, guys. Wait for it. Okay, it's not what I expected, but who cares? So thanks for watching, guys. Oh wait, I put the wrong command. There we go. First, I tried to make it snow. It turns out it's rain. Who cares? So anyways, thanks for watching this. Subscribe for more videos. Give this a like. You put a lot of effort into this. I would appreciate the likes and stuff. So anyways, hope you guys are having a good Christmas break. One more day. Tomorrow's going to be today's the 23rd of December. So tomorrow's going to be Christmas Eve. Then the day after that's going to be Christmas Day. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.